Hey, what's going on, Aspire fam? I am here with Allison to hear her story. And my first question is, why did you choose Aspire?
Well, I've always worked out since I'm 12 or 13. I saw the movie Pumping Iron 2 and it changed my life.
Okay.
Like I became obsessed.
Really?
Yeah, like obsessed. Okay. And I was a scrawny kid. This is just a little backstory. I was really skinny, scrawny, quiet. I had a lazy eye. You know, it was like the outcast, and I just saw that, and I don't know why I gravitated towards it, and I just like, ever since then I was obsessed. Okay. So my whole life I've been working out. I was into bodybuilding years ago. I was 35 pounds heavier. I got to 35 pounds heavier when I was big. And I see the last couple years, I kept complaining. Like all of a sudden I was doing the same thing at the gym. My body was just, I'm older now. And it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, it wasn't going in the right direction.
Wasn't where you wanted to be either.
Yeah, and it was just, I could see like, I'm getting like, you know, a middle-aged type of body. So my friend kept telling me, you have to go to CrossFit, you have to go to CrossFit. You keep doing the same thing at the gym. I would go to the gym and I started doing the same workout. I was doing the same workout and then, or I was like hanging out and talking the whole time. You know, it was like a hangout. Yeah. I'd probably go there for an hour and do a like 10-minute workout and the rest was just bullshitting. Yeah. So kept being told, go to CrossFit, try CrossFit. So I was like, fine, I'm gonna do it. And I always felt a little intimidated because you hear like, oh, it's like some cultish community. And I actually went to a different CrossFit first. Okay. And I never took a class, but I went for the class. And when I got there, they're like, oh, well, we're not doing a CrossFit class, we're doing something else. And they weren't that friendly. And I was like, fuck this, I'm leaving. Yeah, so you just left. I just left. I didn't even do it. Yeah. It was like, it was like a shoulder class or something. And I was like, this is not what I wanted to come for. Yeah. So I wanted one on the way to work. So anyway, so I decided to come to this one. Okay. And that's how I got here. And so you said something that is like a stereotype that I've been trying to like get away from for a long time, and that's the fear, the uncertainty, or the unknown of CrossFit. Yeah. Whether it's the community, that cultish kind of community, or whether it's too aggressive, or whatever it might be. How did you kind of get over that? Was it simply your friend telling you to do it? Like, how did you kind of get over that obstacle for that? Well, it was basically, I won't curse, but it was like, shut up and like do something about it. Like you keep complaining, just do it. So I said, whatever, I'll give it. First I came, said I'll give it a week. I'll try it for a week or whatever, a day. And I think it was like, I don't know, either the first one or the second one, like I felt a high that I haven't felt in so long because I've been so lazy in the gym. So I was hooked. And I kept saying, well, I'm going to just give it 6 months. And it's been over a year now. But I kept like giving myself like, I'll give it a few months, whatever, blah, blah, blah. See if I see a difference or if I feel a difference. But I was hooked like first or second class. I felt like something that like I haven't felt in years. Yeah. So it was nice. Yeah. And in terms of that, is there anything in particular that like you've accomplished over the last, year that you're particularly proud of? Well, I used to do a lot, believe it or not, of like powerlifting. Okay. But I'm talking about like 25 years ago. So I still can't do the weight that I used to. But I'm like making improvements. Yeah. And not only that, I haven't really done it in years. Like I stopped doing legs like 10 years ago. Really? So when you'd go on your own, you would just do like upper body workouts? Yeah. Like a back and biceps, a chest and tricep kind of split. And legs years ago was my favorite. Yeah. And that was like, and all of a sudden one day, I just got this fear of doing it. It was really weird because I was going so heavy. Yeah. And did you get hurt or anything? No. Oh. So I just stopped doing legs. And so I figured like, at least here it's going to force me to do it. To do legs, yeah. It's going to force me to do it. Yeah. Yeah, that used to be my best body part, and now it was like the worst. All of a sudden it was just like, I had this fear. Yeah. It was odd. So this just made me do it. No matter whether if I wanted to or not, I was going to do it.
And how, you've obviously worked out for a long time. Now you started doing this. Has mixing it up and doing workouts with us translated to your life at all? Have you noticed any like changes within your life?
I mean, I definitely, not that I ever had low energy, but I feel like I have more energy. Like before, I don't think if I, on the way home from work, which I come here all the time now, I try to do like 5 or 6 classes a week. That's my goal. But I don't think before I would want to go to the gym after work. Now it's like I have to, like, I make sure I change my whole schedule at work just so I can make sure I'm here.
Get to that class time in the
like
afternoon.
before I would never have the energy of like, oh, I'm just going to go home, hang out, sit on my couch with my dog or something, you know, like there was no way. So I feel like I have more energy.
That's awesome. And you mentioned earlier, like one of your negatives prior to coming was like that cultish community. How would you describe our community that we do have here?
Everyone's very friendly, helpful. It's not like, and I honestly thought when I walked in here, I thought everyone was going to be like one particular type of person. I really did. Like this is, in my mind, that's what I visualized. And I visualized like, oh, everyone's going to be younger. I mean, I am one of the older people, but like, I feel like it's
in
all
your class
ages.
Time.
Yes. Yes. But I mean, like there's all ages. There's older, there's younger. So I honestly thought it was going to be one type of person. And I'm not going to be able to keep up with them because I've been out of the loop kind of for so long. Even though I've worked out, like it's just like I said, I wasn't doing what I used to. So.
And obviously you've been working out before and you joined us. What over the last X amount of years has kept you like actually working out and staying consistent for that long? Because that's pretty impressive.
You know,
is it just the routine, or is there something you think about?
I like routine, and also, I still, you know, I still want to be able to like wear the skin tight outfit or like the slutty dress. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to go out and feel good about myself. And I see my friends that, you know, we're all the same age, and I see the ones that never worked out, and I see like I have one friend like. She has trouble. I see her like she walking a far distance, or like she has all these issues. I mean, she's never worked out. So I don't know. I always felt like I always lived a very healthy lifestyle, and I just want to feel that good. For the rest of my life. So.
Well, that's kind of I think the questions that I had. Is there anything you want to add about your story or your time with us or anything?
No.
Awesome.
No.
Well, thank you so much for being part of our community and being part of our workouts. I'm glad we're able to give that to you.
Yeah, I'm glad I found this place.
And thank you for sharing your story with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.